Do you sometimes find yourself overwhelmed by the uncertainties of life, questioning what the future holds? Do you worry about your future? What do you think about it? Do you feel anxious, excited, or even scared? What's that feeling you have when you think about your dreams and goals in life? I am sure we all face moments where doubt creeps in. But today, I want to remind you of a powerful truth, and that is, your future is in God's hands. Regardless of the challenges, heartbreaks, or setbacks you may face, God has a plan, and His plans are always for your good. Isn't it reassuring to know that you're not alone in navigating life's uncertainties? God is still together with you even when life feels overwhelming. In the book of Jeremiah 29 verse 11, the Bible says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." The Bible assures you that God has good plans for your future. Isn't it comforting to know that the Creator of the universe holds your future in His hands? He doesn't just see the next step. He sees the entire journey. His plans for you are good, even when the present feels uncertain. You may wonder, how can this trial be part of God's plan? But remember, God's purpose is often revealed over time. Trust that He is working for your ultimate good and that no moment of your life is wasted in His care. God's plans are unique for each of us. Sometimes, we compare our journeys with others, feeling as if we're falling behind. But God's timing is perfect. He knows the right time to bring things into your life and the right time to remove what doesn't belong. All you need to do is to trust God with your future. Let go of the need to control your life by yourself and embrace the assurance that His plans are far better than anything you could ever imagine. Do you actually know that God is always working behind the scenes in your life? His word tells us in the book of Romans 8 verse 28. "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." Even when you can't see it, God is orchestrating every detail of your life for good. Have you ever faced a situation that seemed hopeless, only to later realize how God used it to bless you? That's His way, turning trials into triumphs. Your pain, your struggles, and even your delays are part of a greater plan to prepare you for what He has in store. Sometimes, we only see the broken pieces, but God is the master artist, turning those pieces into a masterpiece. Every closed door, every setback, and every unanswered prayer are part of His divine design to bring you closer to His purpose. Believe that even in the silence, God is working all things together for your good. And one thing you should never forget is that your future is secure in God's hands. God's hand isn't just guiding you, it's holding you steady. You may stumble through uncertainties, but you will never fall beyond His reach. The truth is, life will have its challenges, but with God's hand upon you, you are never alone. He provides strength in weakness, peace in chaos, and direction in confusion. This assurance of God's steadying hand brings comfort, especially when the road ahead seems unclear. You don't have to have it all figured out because God does. He knows when to pick you up, when to slow you down, and when to carry you through. So, when you feel overwhelmed, remind yourself that God's grip on your life is firm and unshakable. Have you ever taken a moment to look back on your life and see the ways God has carried you, even when you didn't realize it? Think about those times when the odds seemed stacked against you, yet somehow, you made it through. Those weren't just coincidences. That was God working behind the scenes, guiding, protecting, and providing for you. Even in the moments when you felt forgotten or abandoned, He was there, shaping you for something greater. Sometimes, life can feel overwhelming, like we're walking through a storm without shelter. But consider this. Hasn't there always been a way forward, even when you thought there wasn't? Those unexpected doors that opened, the people who stepped into your life at just the right time, the strength you didn't think you had, all of it points to God's hand at work. He has been with you in every step, whether you noticed or not. And now, as you think about the future, it's natural to feel uncertain or even afraid. But pause for a moment and ask yourself, has God ever let you down? Look at where you are today, stronger, wiser, and still standing. That's proof of his faithfulness. Whatever lies ahead, the same God who carried you through yesterday is holding your today and your tomorrow. So, take heart and know this. Your future isn't in the hands of fate or chance. It's in the loving hands of a God who has never failed you and will never fail you. Let this be a reminder that no matter how daunting the path ahead may seem, you're not walking it alone. God is already there, paving the way for you. Trust Him, lean on Him, and know that your future is secure in His perfect plan. As we come to the end of this message, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed today. Your future is not a random series of events, nor is it left to chance. It's held lovingly in the hands of God, the same God who created you, who knows you better than anyone, and who has a perfect plan for your life. Remember, His plans are never to harm you but to prosper you and give you hope. He is with you in every step, guiding you through the valleys and leading you to your mountaintop moments. If today's message spoke to your heart, I want to encourage you to hold on to it. Life can be tough, and we often face seasons where the road ahead feels uncertain. But in those moments, cling to the truth. God's faithfulness never wavers. He has brought you this far, and He's not about to leave you now. So, trust Him with your tomorrows. Surrender your plans, your worries, and your fears into His capable hands. You don't have to figure it all out. He's already working it out for your good. Thank you for watching and spending this time with us. I hope this message has blessed and encouraged you. If it has, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. This is just one part of a journey we are walking together, and I'd love for you to be part of this growing community. Also, we want to hear from you. What stood out to you today? Do you have a prayer request or a testimony of how God has worked in your life? Share it in the comments below. Your story could inspire and uplift someone else who needs to be reminded of God's goodness. Stay tuned because there's so much more ahead. In the upcoming videos, we'll dive even deeper into the promises of God, exploring how we can live in peace, joy, and victory through trusting Him with every part of our lives. Until then, remember, your future is secure because it's in God's hands. No matter what comes your way, He's got you. Keep trusting, keep believing, and keep walking in faith. God bless you.